So I'm 10 hours into Final Fantasy XVI, and after my 2-year radio silence, I think it's time to let you know my thoughts so far. Spoiler free, of course. So to summarise this video and save you time if you don't have it, I'm impressed. I'm enjoying it, but I do see some issues. Now, you may remember a while back, I had a few theory videos after the first trailer dropped. Now, after that, I took a step back and I didn't really follow the news much. I caught the tidbits from Twitter and watched the trailers after they dropped, but only once, because I wanted to go in fairly fresh. So please bear that in mind as I share my experience. So like I said, I'm 10 hours in. So far the story's gripped me. The story is definitely Final Fantasy. There's no questioning that. My issue is that out of the first 10 hours, I've probably only played about 2 hours of it, despite sitting through 10 hours of the game. So yeah, there's gameplay, but there's so much cutscenes, and it's been a while since I've played the previous entries, but I don't remember such an unbalanced amount of active playing when compared to the cutscenes and conversations. Here, the balance just seems off, and it's a bit aggravating. The gameplay itself, though, when it does happen, it's enjoyable, especially once you take off the rings that, you know, help make things easier. I'm on the story focus mode, so at first it did feel like I was just button bashing, just pressing square over and over again. But then once I took those rings off, it really brought the challenge up to an acceptable level where I didn't see the need to move on to, you know, and more action focused difficulty. Clive himself, he feels great to control. He feels strong. I feel the weight of his blows through the controller, and his movements and his attacks, they look flashy. It's great. He actually feels like a stronger and more maneuverable Noctis, to be honest. And you know, that's good, because Noctis felt good to control, but something about him just felt a bit weak and like clumsy. But they seem to have solved that with Clive. Well, to be fair, they solved that with Cloud, but yeah, it's definitely been solved with Clive. Clive himself, he's such a likable character. I like him in a way that I haven't liked a Final Fantasy protagonist before, to be honest. Because all Final Fantasy protagonists are cool, and he's cool just like the rest of them. But even though he's got that usual traumatic past that the main characters always have, he's still maintained being a nice guy, and he's not dumb. He makes choices that make sense. He's not clueless. I don't know if that's because of his age. He's one of the oldest, I think, mainline characters that we've had, and he uses his common sense and he uses his brain. You can tell that he's not an idiot. And this makes you want to root for him because he's making logical decisions, or has been so far anyway. So let's talk about the last two things I've been noticing, which are linked to the music and the visuals. So far the game looks a tad drab. Everything is earthy colours, green, grey, brown, black, and the most aesthetically pleasing thing is the icons or the fallen ruins. Otherwise, I'm really not getting the same level of wonder that I got from Bevel or Pelempolem or Tisha or even Midgar. And I'm really hoping that this changes soon, because yeah, it's not really inspiring. The music too is unfortunately really forgettable. While you hear it, you enjoy it, you can tell that it's well put together, but I can't remember any of it afterwards. I don't even know what the main theme of the game is, which is unusual, because normally, I mean, in the last 6 non-online titles that I can remember, I can hum the tunes. And even for some of the non-mainline ones like Crisis Core, I didn't even play that, and yet I still know the theme tune because they're really iconic. And I'm not getting that from 15. Hopefully this changes. But either way, I'm feeling really good about the game. I'm invested. I can't wait to see how it plays out. And unfortunately, I won't be reading or answering any comments until I've completed the game, because I don't want spoilers. So I do want to hear what you have to say. I do want to see your responses to this video. It's just that it might take a week or two for me to finally get back to them, because I want to finish the game first. Also, I haven't gone back and watched my theory videos yet, so I can't remember half of what I actually theorized back about 2 or 3 years ago, back when I first made the first videos on it. But once I finish the game, I'm going to go back, watch them, and then I'll make a video comparing exactly what I thought, seeing if it lined up. I'm pretty sure I wasn't even close, but I definitely think it's worth checking out. But yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for listening, and take care, and until next time.